Hi folks, hope you are okay. Just making a quick video. I really want to encourage you, and this is going to really encourage you. There is a new book that's come out, and I'll just show you. You can get the book for free. I put a link under under this video, but here is um, Josephus and Jesus: New Evidences for the One Called Christ. T.C. Schmidt. Now, on his website, he said a generous donor has paid so that people can download the book for free. So you can actually download this book in a wonderful way. Amazing scholarship on Josephus and Jesus, and it's a wonderful blessing that someone has paid that people can download this book because it's quite incredible, really. So there's the book. I've put a link underneath the video so you can download it. Okay. So why is this book important? Well, the scholar as as uh, let's just see. The scholar has looked at the Josephus mentions about Jesus being a miracle worker, and um, yeah, he mentions him being a miracle worker, mentions him crucified, and so because it was all seems all positive, scholars throughout the centuries have said, well, it's not fully authentically uh, Josephus, but this scholar, he's looked at all the manuscripts, he's done massive research, and he says, and he gives absolute clear evidence that Josephus, when he mentioned about Jesus, it's not been interpolated, it's not been changed. Okay. Now, this is what it says in the Antiquities. When he does his scholarship and brings all the manuscripts together, you get a fuller explanation. But Josephus says, and in this time there lived Jesus, a wise man, if indeed one ought to call him a man. For he was a doer of miraculous deeds, a teacher of men who received truth with pleasure. And he led many from among the Jews and many from among the Greeks, and he was the Christ. And when Pilate had condemned him to the cross at the accusation of the first men among us, those who at first loved him did not cease to do so, for he appeared to them alive again on the third day, given that the divine prophets have spoken such things and thousands of other wonderful things about him. And up till now, the tribe of Christians who were named from him has not disappeared. So scholars have read that and thought, there's too much there that's pro Jesus. It can't have been Josephus that put that there. Some monk has put it in. Some monk has put it in, right? So that's the argument. Some monk has put that in. However, this guy has done sterling academic work, and he says, and this is what I argue in the present book. I maintain that uh, this Josephus passage found in extant manuscripts of antiquities is essentially authentic, and it has merely lost two or three words that can still be found preserved in Greek, Latin, Syriac, and Aramaic textual witness. These include the Greek word certain and the Syriac phrase mestaba, which can be translated for to be. The Syriac hence means the original Josephus passage did not say that Jesus was the Christ, but only that he was thought to be the Christ. The Latin version says believed to be the Christ. It is remarkable, however, that even without these missing words, the general sense of this passage has been preserved in the Greek manuscripts, at least from the point of view of many ancient readers. These readers seem to have understood this passage not affirming that Jesus was the Christ, but rather that Jesus was Christ, interpreting the word Christ as an alternative name for Jesus, not a religious title. So now, when you put all the manuscripts together, I'll show you my copy. So this is my copy that I've downloaded, which you can download for free legally. It says, this is putting all the manuscripts together, doing the textual criticism of bringing all the manuscripts together, adding a few words that are in all the manuscripts. Okay. This time there was a certain Jesus, so certain's been added from the other text. So showing you that in the Syriac and Arabic and other translations, put them all together, this is what you get. And in this time there was a certain Jesus, a wise man, if indeed one ought to call him a man, for he was a doer of incredible deeds, a teacher of men. He received truisms with pleasure, and he brought over many among the Jews and many among the Greeks. He was thought to be the Christ, and when Pilate had condemned him to the cross at the accusation of the first men among us, those who at first were devoted to him did not cease to be so. For on the third day, it seemed to them that he was alive again, given that the divine prophets had spoken such things and thousands of other wonderful things about him. Up until now, the tribe of the Christians who were named from him have not disappeared. So that is absolutely incredible. I'm going to put that on YouTube now. That's incredible. So that verifies, but it gets better than this. This scholar then tracks um, this scholar he also tracks Josephus' contacts, the people that he knew, and Josephus knew people who knew Jesus. That is one of the other great things about this book, which is absolutely amazing, really. Absolutely amazing. I'm just putting this on YouTube. Yeah. And so I'll see what else. Page 24. So I'll put a post on YouTube, and you can read the testimonial on YouTube on my post. So you can go and read it there. So yeah, amazing, absolute amazing scholarship there. But I'll read this. All this occasion, some further significant discoverers, after analysing Josephus' social network. This is amazing. Page 24. I put a link. I put it on my YouTube channel. This bit here on the post. All this occasions some further significant discoveries. After analysing Josephus' social network, it becomes possible to actually identify the names of certain Josephus acquaintances who were likely partisans in the trial of Jesus. The most probable candidate is the high priest Annas II. He was the brother-in-law of the high priest Cephaius, and the son of the high priest Annas I. Annas in the Gospels, both of whom put Jesus to death. As the reader will see, Annas II had good reason to be in attendance at Jesus' trial, and Josephus did not know Annas II directly. And there are several other candidates too whom Josephus also knew and who were in all probability. Josephus did know Annas II directly, and there are several other candidates to whom Josephus also knew who were in all probability also at the trial of Jesus. And not only this, but it is evident that Josephus knew still others within his large social network who had facilitated judicial proceedings against Jesus' apostles. The most prominent of these are undoubtedly King Herod of Agrippa II, who attended the trial of the Apostle Paul, and once again the high priest Annas II, who executed James, the brother of Jesus. Now, this is quite phenomenal. I'm going to finish here, but it's phenomenal. What he's saying is Josephus had direct access to sources about Jesus' death. He was in contact with Agrippa by letter. He knew people who were at the trial of Jesus. This is incredible information. It confirms the gospel account. Absolute amazing, sterling scholarship this book is. And you need to read it and digest it. You have the wonderful privilege of actually getting this book for free. It's underneath here. Please get your book. Please read it, digest it, and use it as Speaker's Corner. Use it in your apologetic arguments, because here you have some absolute powerful, powerful information. God bless you and take care.